Hello everyone, it's Mark. Have you eaten? Today we are just waiting for patch Preludes 13. What, 12? 12. Not 13. Yeah, Preludes 13. It was dev stream 12. It's actually a little confusing. But in any case, I would like to show you guys this Google extension first. Yeah, so this is the time, weather, temperature, Pomodoro timer. It's a nice bar. If you go to the Google Chrome extension, you can just look this up, find it, and then add it to your Chrome. It's free, so it's nice. What it is like this little bar that tells you the date, the time, temperature, and there's a little countdown. So if you want to like set a countdown for whatever reason, you can. Like let's say if I wanted to set this for a minute, then it will start counting down. You can pause it, reset it, or you can hide the feature too if you don't need this timer. It's nice. It's draggable too, so you can put it anywhere you like on your screen, your browser. Like, you know, top, bottom left, top left, whatever the case is. And the nice thing too is that if you don't want to see this anymore, you can always just close it out. And then if you want to bring it back up, you just triple click the screen. 1, 2, 3. It brings it back up. Yep. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little cool feature. I've been using it. It's yeah, it's quite nice. So check it out. So we finished the mockery boss, so we don't actually need to fight him anymore. There's no more items that he can give me. I could check his self item for full burn and just grab harmony. That's always a valid case. But for now, I'd like to just finish up this faction. The amount of points I get. So I'm very close to maxing out, so we're just gonna do that. Hopefully, we can finish it by today. I'm very excited for the new patch. They said it's coming out very, very soon, so I expect within the next few weeks. I don't have any insider information or anything, so don't take that as a quote. But the way they implied it seemed like it was very soon. Right, here's a bunch of enemies. Okay. Is that the patrol? Oh no. Keep doing work. This throw speed is so slow. Ah, what? I didn't parry that. There you go. Okay, got my totem. Where is this patrol now? Probably not this way. I think they're coming from here. Yeah, I see them. Ooh, that was a big patrol. There's 5 of them. Dog and archer first. I have burned through all my charges. Ah, whatever. Okay. No, that move, that stupid move. Okay. Let me think. Just use this again. Oh, okay, 2 dolls here. Nice little party. Oh, I got smited on all 3 of them. That's crazy. Okay. Pick up everything. Let's go talk to Avocado. There was another camp back there, but it's fine. We don't need to fight every single enemy on the planet. Avocado Scots. I feel like I'm gonna keep saying Avocado so much that it's just gonna be his default name, and someone's gonna ask me, "Oh, what do you do?" "Oh, you go to Avocado." I was like, "Who is that? What is that?" Speaking of which, are you guys excited? What are you guys most excited for the new patch? I know a lot of people are scared of new changes. for the virtues and stuff. For me, it can go really, really well or really off. It just depends how they implement it. Like I can see I can understand the logic behind their changes, the way they wanted to do things. Let me see. Where's Avocado? Yeah. Oh, there he is. And dry weave. Patch scrap brass. We need these desperately. Heal should be okay. Yeah, everything else is okay. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I can understand the logic behind their decisions. You know, you just kind of have to. A lot of people are. How to explain this? The game is not like does not do a very good job of telling you what is and what isn't available to you. So like the unallocated points, they don't tell you when you have points. You just have to just check every so often just to know. Now you could make the argument that they could just make the indicators better, like hey, you have a point, right? But that's not the path they decided to go, and which is fine, right? Like I think their method is not actually entirely incorrect. It's just I can see why people would be upset because like now you don't have complete agency over your build, right? You have to kind of not I don't want to say force, but like there's like I mean granted there is a lot of them, but like essentially you can think of the stat allocation as your class, right? What you can and can't do. So they're kind of pigeoning you into a class, which I actually kind of like, right? Because you can have more defined playstyle, whereas if you give everyone X amount of points and you're like, hey, you go ham, you can respec and do all this stuff, right? Then these things tend to become a little bit more homogenized. So it's like, hey, here's the best stat allocation, right? Here's the best equipment, and you're just gonna be running the same things, and there's not gonna be a lot of variety. I am surrounded by enemies, but you know, with this you can kind of be more focused. Say, hey, because only certain people have access to this, we can make this a little bit more stronger so that you can feel a little bit more unique. It's just different design philosophy. It's kind of the reason why I don't like certain, like, hey, there's no class in this MMO, and that's supposed to be like the biggest thing, right? It's like, oh, you're not pigeonholed into a class. But it just makes your character feel not as unique, in my opinion. Like I think Path of Exiles. I was playing Path of Exiles back, like, you know, you can kind of do whatever, and a lot of the times the builds just end up kind of feeling the same. I mean, granted, I didn't go super far, so I don't know like the super endgame metas or something like that, but at least my experience with it was I put a lot of picking things. I have not been picking. Oh my gosh. Give me my heal, please. Oh my, he healed all of his HP. No, my smite! Ah. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it will be fine. They just need to be a little bit more it's good to try new things, especially in a game that's not, you know, it's an alpha still, right? So how come that hit didn't do any damage? Okay, I got two-shotted. I couldn't even dodge after the first hit. Yeah, it's good to try new things. I'm sure it'll be fine. D is very they're getting pretty good about these things. I think what I'm trying to say at the end of the line is it's anytime you can diversify people's builds is generally a good thing, in my opinion. Because then, like, courage is not. The courage is way too strong right now, right? So everyone's just going courage, which is fire. You know, if something's meta, then you know, go for it, right? No, I'm not trying to. Like I go courage all the time too. It's you know, it's not a bad thing. It's just the game rewards you for doing certain actions, which is put points in courage. So you're gonna do the thing that gives you the most benefit. Hopefully the changes make Spirit and Grace a lot more attractive as options. And hopefully the stats themselves actually mean things, right? Because right now, like, you know, there's no actual statistical difference between like 1 point of courage and 1 point of like Grace or something, right? Because you know, it's just what besides the damage on your spells, right? Like ignoring spells, like your normal actions, right? There is actually no difference between courage and grace, right? It's just what does your weapon scale with? So you put points in that, and then it's like, okay, I want damage, so because it gives you the most benefits. Because range and duration doesn't give you anything, right? Like you don't get that much more range, you don't get that much more duration. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna pull all my points in damage because there's actually a noticeable difference between each point. So then you put it in courage. Ignoring that, it's like, you know, 1 point courage doesn't give you more melee damage. 1 point spirit doesn't give you more magic damage, or you know, it doesn't really do much. So I'd like to see like, hey, 1 point courage equals, you know, an extra damage of melee. Obviously not like that, but you know, something of that line. You know, I think they did mention like having more like spirit would give you more, your cooldowns would be faster, and then like grace, your backstabs and your finishers would do more damage. Like I like things like that because it separates, like 1 point of one stat is going to be different from another. So then there's more meaningful choices to make. I will see in the end. I don't know exactly what they meant when he said you know, what these stats are supposed to do. Like I don't know if he's just saying like in theory, or if there's actual noticeable mathematical differences between the points. I did not get a single smite. Well, I finished this quest, so that's good. The nice thing is that the next update, there's not gonna be any new faction or anything, so I don't have to. I mean, not that was a worry, but I don't have to actually worry about farming another faction or anything. So all these points are gonna be valuable. If not in this patch, then in a future patch. I have a feeling they're gonna put the new weapons under these factions too, so I can immediately buy at least a few of the fragments. Is this the last one I need to do? What am I on? Get the Kings? I'm on Get the King, so I think I still have the Silent Rose to max out. I max out Alka's Children, I believe. Oh, I'm not actually sure. I wonder if there's a way you can check your points. There has to be, right? There's no way. Alright, envelope. Is there any other? I mean, what also, the patch also indirectly said was that mages are technically getting nerfed. Mages and non. Did they get a smite? I heard the smite sound. Anyways, the patch essentially said mages are essentially getting nerfed because they can't wear stronger armors now without having investment in certain stats. Which is good. I mean, if you have access to range and good damage, then I don't believe you should have good defense also, or good mobility. Like there's like a certain trade-off that you should have for design philosophy. In my opinion, it's like damage defensive, like how much damage you can withstand and how fast you can go, right? So generally, as a melee, you're at the biggest disadvantage because you have to actually close the gap and fight in melee, right? So generally, you would have at least okay damage to make it worth your while, and you need tankiness to survive. And sometimes you may or may not sacrifice some defense for mobility to get in faster. This game doesn't seem to want to give a lot of mobility options. You can't really fly or like dash or anything like that towards the enemy. So the two biggest traits are damage and defense, right? And magic and range is incredible damage, right? Magic has the AoE department down, and you know, if you get good headshots with the bow, then that is also insane damage. So melee is the damage I think is okay too. It's just a lot of times it's difficult to get into stay in the fight, because you know you just have to constantly dodge all these AoE stuff. So basically what I'm saying is it's good that mage is nerfed. And it sucks saying it like that, but like, yeah, you have to give these guys other tools. You have to let them have their fun too, right? It's like, why would I ever like if I didn't care about certain things, then like why would I play melee over range, right? Like why would I play melee over magic? It just doesn't make sense. Like I'm gimping myself. So that's good too. The dual swords look incredible. I want to use that right away, especially with the new animations. Did I just let him hit me? Alright, yeah, the dual sword. Is there anything else? The new game mode, I had to see it first. I kind of wish they... I don't know. I mean, they probably just have an idea they wanted to try it, which is that organ. I was kind of hoping they would flesh out Sieges first, because they said, you know, Sieges is really early. Like, this is not what they're intended to play and feel like. So, I kind of wish they kind of stuck with that and focused on that a little bit more before they develop new game modes, but... I guess maybe they just want to give people more variety. That's probably actually a good... like, Siege is serviceable. I mean, it's just a bunch of boss fights. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just... and maybe they don't have any ideas that are like clicking with them right now. So I can understand, like, hey, you know, you can come back to this another time. Just try something else first. Wow, these guys are... Oh. Ooh, turret. So, it's... I could understand that. And also, you want to give the current players a little bit more variety, right? It's like, hey, the siege is technically somewhat fine, so here, try something new, right? Destroy this building, essentially. Okay. Oh, that hit me, actually. I just got bailed out by my third spell. That one did not hit me. Oh, I did not dodge. You're an archer? I will say that third spell is really good for dealing with the turrets. You don't get knocked down, you don't get damaged. There we go. Oh, Tempest rank 24. Alright, nice. The only other thing I worry about is acquisition. It's like, how are you gonna get the prisms? They said they didn't want to tie it to drop table, which makes sense because it's like you only need one, right? So it's like if you put it on the drop table, you just get like 500 of them. It's not gonna be good. Although I will say, by that logic, the runes are kind of like that too. So I kind of don't understand. At least you can. At least you can kind of like sell them off for harmony points, so kind of it's okay. Like you're not entirely upset for getting another dupe of the same one. It's just annoying when you're trying to farm a second version from the same boss and you just get the same one. You're like, okay, cool, I got harmony, but I wanted my second rune. Yeah, that cleave is so nice. It just makes it so that, you know, everyone around you just requires an extra one less hit. Requires one less hit to take down. It's a 3-star. Yeah, so it's like they said they didn't want to put in the drop table. That's fine. If anything, I feel like it's probably gonna be tied to main quests and stuff like that. I have no idea. We'll have to see. But that's the only thing I'm worried about is like if it's really annoying to get this prism, it's like, hey, I want to try this. You know, have this hybrid build of like this melee mage, right? Let's say that's a subclass you want to play as. You can't because it's like I just don't have access to the prism. Whereas if you're, I mean, you can't technically do it now, but just because the system's not it's not capable of it right now. Just there's not enough parts. But if you kept the same kind of system where you can allocate all your points, then it's like, hey, I have all these points. I want to be a melee mage. And let's just say the new updates gave you tools to do that, right? Then you could just put your points in, you know, spirit and courage, and be like, hey, I have this build already. That's geared for this kind of place I want to do.
For I cannot.
We'll have to see. Also, I will say the prism will actually make things a little bit easier for them to balance, in my opinion, because there's set variables, right? Instead of like, hey, the most optimal build is, you know, 20 courage and 15 spirit, and then you just dump grace. Like, let's just say that was the meta build. You know, you would have to like, what do I nerf? Like, do I tweak the amount of benefits you get from courage, or you know, what's clicking here? Whereas the prism is like, all right, this one prism is overperforming all the other ones. Like, okay, there's something clearly wrong with this one. You know, something along those lines. I don't know. You can say anything about anything. I'm just giving my 2 cents. Ooh, there is a song here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Nothing. Yeah, nothing refreshed. Alright, so let's talk to this song, get our stat buffs. I think my bottom line is, as long as the new system is balanced, in that there's like, you know, there's always going to be one build that's going to be the strongest, right? There just has to be. There's no way around it. It's even if it's like 1% better than the next build, there's going to be one that is like, okay, this is the most statistically, mathematically strongest build, right? But as long as the game is relatively balanced between a lot of different playstyles and there's more tools for everyone, I think that's the thing I care about. And make sure everything's fun, right? If you're having, you know, if you're strong, but you have to jump through all these hoops in order to do your thing, then it's not a good time. So, balanced and fun. And don't get me started on, I know people are like, oh, it's a, well, I guess technically not. I play this game solo, so I have, maybe my experience is a little different, but, you know, a lot of people, I know that one of the biggest, counterpoint to single player games. I'm not calling this single player game, but like one of the biggest arguments is oh, it's a single player game. Why are you how do you care about balance, right? It's like it's not a good argument, because if you don't make the game at least somewhat decently challenging, then it's not gonna be really much of a game. Obviously it should not be frustrating, right? You should not be able to, you know, you not have to like pull teeth in order to do something you want, but if you're just one-shotting everything, it's like, this is not really that fun. I would argue no. Yeah, well, what are you guys excited for with this new patch? think they said the next Omen Beast is a ram too. That's fun. I want a crow. I just want a crow. Sounds like edgy crow. Some type of giant bird. Or like a bird pact. That'd be cool. Yeah, don't say I'll sell that. That doesn't count. The slap. He backhanded me. Now I gotta do all this. Are you kidding me? Well, at least he got knocked down too, so that's there we go. I'm trying to think. There's no other. I mean, I know that they've been working hard on the balance of the stats and stuff, so they probably hadn't had a lot of time to do anything else. But another rat. It's only 3-star. The Blighted. Oh, where's this banner at? Oh, there you are. Get away from me. Ah, you messed up. No, you didn't. I messed up. Oh, no. Oh, he got cleaved to death. That's so funny. Let me, okay, we have like a little less than 2,000. That was that way for some reason. Or not the first some reason, but usually we push these doors and not pull them. That was a little bit strange for me. Right, steel. I need brass. Granites. Good to stock up with steel. And then last box. Oh, I got another heal. Let's heal again. Sure. Is there anything else that the dev stream showed? Was joineries? Joineries, I think it's a nerf, because generally when you change the attunement, you are already trying to go for like I know it's like, oh, just put everything encouraged and then it's good, right? But like, let's just say that all the stats are balanced. The joineries would not be. It's a nerf overall, because even if you did want the other stats, it's like now you're splitting your scales. You're splitting your scaling. So I will say it is bonus damage though, so I think generally the more focused your build is, the stronger it's going to be. A lot of games try hybrid stuff, and it generally is, I think very few games make it work, in my opinion. Generally, if you're trying to halves on something, then you're not doing something right. It's hard because like you want to. I think hybrid builds are, you know, when it's done right, they're some of the most interesting builds in the games. But if you don't do it right, then it's just like, why would I go a hybrid spell like a mage warrior when just going one or the other is better, right? It just depends how they do it. So back to my original point, joineries is kind of a nerf because most of the time you'd want to just stick to one scaling. Let's just say it's scourge, right? For this argument, then it's like, now if I put a split scaling of spear or whatever, right? It's like now I have to invest points in order to get value out of my joinery. So then it'd be like maybe the base joinery, the one that gives you bonus damage with the same stat that you've already the same weapons scaling, then that's already going to be better, because it's like I don't have to invest all my extra points into a spirit when I can just go straight up courage. We'll see. I'm a little bit worried about that. Maybe it'll be really good for hybrid builds, and let's just say hybrid builds are good. And oh, there's another guy. Let's just say hybrid builds are good in this game. Then you know those joinery might see a lot more value. It's like, hey, I have these extra points in spirit. Why not I just put this this joinery on it so that I can take advantage of it. That's enough rambling. Let's head back. I need 2 more weapon slots. I'm gonna have to buy them off of the camel here. Did I buy them already? No, I did not. I'm gonna have to buy them anyway, so let's just do this for now. I'm not too worried about arcs per se, because I do. If there's something cool, I do plan to spend a little bit more money. Or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say I plan. I'm prepared to spend more money if that's required. I got my Nurash and Surd. I actually kind of want to see what they. Is this new? I don't remember the ground rippling this hard. The bug? Oh, that was so weird. I can't recreate it. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, let's see what these are. I'm pretty sure they're both primaries. Let me just check. Tessert is a long blade, and Sultan is a long blade, and this is all long blades. Okay, I thought one of these were shorts. Required grace. How come it doesn't tell me the required courage? I guess because I already meet it, so then it just doesn't need to show it. Do we have dual blades in this game already? Like dual swords? Actually, not sure. I don't think so, huh? Yeah. No, we don't. Let me check the secondaries. Yeah, we don't. Oh, okay. I for some reason I thought we already had dual blades. All right. I'll probably go for Ivor next. That's probably my next weapon I'm gonna max out. All right, enough of that. Let's allocate our points. 1 point here. I guess we can take the value point. I think the 1 point is generally more value than the extra ones. I don't know why I put it here. It's fine. I mean, these I don't really do all of these, so it's okay. Let's see. Oh, Tempest upgrades 3. We'll put in the healing. And then we have 1 point. We'll just save it. Okay. I think that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys eat good food, stay fed, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.